He's better than Trae Young.
Better than Trae Young.
Yes.
What in Zion's career has he accomplished that is better than Trae Young?
It's not about accomplishments. It's about
It is though,
who he is
Joel.
on the
This is
court.
the
No, it's
NBA. It's
not.
about accomplishing something.
No,
It's
it's
about it's
not.
about winning championships, and it's not about that. It's personal accolades. It's what we use to compare players, not what their PER is in 30 games.
Zion Williamson was fourth in PER across all players last year when he played in the NBA
And
last
how
year.
many games was that?
I mean, yeah, he didn't play that much. It was a little bit over 40. It was 30 games played. 30 games played.
That's a 30 game sample. I want to see it in an 82 game sample. I have, the year before seen a 72 game sample that, again, I'm going right back to the accolades. I'm not even going to talk about All NBA. It didn't result in an All Star appearance, Joel.
His injury was the reason the Pelicans dropped in the standings. The Pelicans were a top 5 seed with Zion Williamson healthy. Then he got hurt and they fell. They were on. I mean, he dropped 40 on the Lakers in the play-in. Did you not? Did you not remember that?
Yes, I do remember this. Are we going to use the Lonzo Ball Chicago Bulls argument? Is that what we're going to do? Because when the Bulls lost Lonzo Ball, they plummeted in there.
Yes, he's very valuable. But Zion is a difference maker. He is without a doubt an all-star caliber player, an all NBA caliber player. Okay, so let's talk about Trae Young's efficiency then. He's one of the most inefficient players in the league.
He's available.
Trae Young isn't efficient. He doesn't shoot three ball well. He doesn't finish at the rim well. He's a poor finisher. And he is, you can argue, the worst defender in basketball. Zion Williamson is not a bad defender. He can play well on defense.
Zion's a good defender. Is that what you're trying to argue?
He's a good help side defender. Absolutely. He blocks shots. He goes through in the lane. I mean, he's a good help defender. He's better as a help side defender than as a perimeter defender. And then offensively, he is an elite finisher at the rim. And that is his calling card. He can get to the rim at will, and he's a plus passer. I mean, Zion Williamson, if I had to pick between him and Trae Young, all things equal, roster construction is built around them. They have a chance to win. I'm getting a healthy Zion. I would bank on him. I would bank on Zion. He's that special.
Trae Young is available. Trae Young is a 30-point per game guy.
And what has he been available for?
He brings something Zion does not bring to the table, and that is playmaking.
Zion's a great playmaker.
Let's not go that far. He's a playmaker.
He is. He's a great playmaker.
Trae Young's a great playmaker. Zion is
he's an elite playmaker. Trae Young's an elite playmaker.
Okay, Trae Young's elite. Zion's not great. Zion's not great. It's a stretch if he's good. I think he's a playmaker.
It's a stretch if he's a good playmaker. Are you kidding me?
It goes back to availability. We look at the stats. We look at what his team has. Trae Young has had better team accomplishments, better personal accomplishments, and he is more available than Zion Williamson. This is not an argument. Zion is not better than Trae Young. And I think if you ask every GM if they were to push all their chips in on one player to build around over the next 5 seasons, all 30 of them would say Trae Young.
Well, clearly the Atlanta Hawks aren't one of those because they haven't paid him yet.
If it was a choice between him and Zion Williamson, they would pick Trae Young.
Zion getting drafted to the Pelicans has ruined discourse on him because had he got drafted into a better situation, we would see better results because then we have people like you underrating how great he is. Just watch him play. That's it.
I will. I'll watch him play literally a month from today in person, and I cannot wait for it because you know why? This will be the best shape he will be in throughout all of the season. I think he is an all-star caliber player, bro. He's just not on the court. That's the problem. That is the problem. I'm not blaming the Pelicans for that either. Maybe he just is what he is, Joel.
I understand that he's not. I understand that he's not on the court. I understand that, but we are judging him as a player when he plays. I think you are like, yes, if we're talking about the grand scheme of things, availability does matter. It matters. But just because of the durability issues, it doesn't mean that we just overlook how great he is when he does play. Because when he does play, that's how we should measure how good of a player he is when he's on the court. Just like Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid isn't available, but we know that when he's healthy, he's on the court, he's an MVP. So Zion, he is a special talent when he plays. He's a great player. It's not just an if with him. He has unbelievable production, and he impacts winning when he plays with the Pelicans.
I'm not questioning how good he is when he plays. He is a fantastic player when he's on the court. What I am questioning is when he plays 72 games, why doesn't that convert to a playoff appearance and or an All NBA or All Star appearance? That is what I'm asking you.
Why do you think it doesn't convert into that?
No, don't flip this on me. I am asking you. Why do you think it does not convert into a playoff appearance, an All Star appearance, or an All NBA appearance when he
They
plays
did make
72
the
games?
playoffs. They played OKC, but he was hurt, so he didn't get to play in that series. But
That's like me saying the Grizzlies made the playoffs last year.
but
Everybody knows
but
the Grizzlies were not good ball.
Zion led that team to the playoffs. He got hurt though before the playoffs started, so he couldn't play in it. But he led that team to the playoffs. He was the best player on that team.
Okay, and do you want me to go back and quote Josh statistics from leading that team to get swept into the first round?
And that Pelicans team was top
Nobody's
10 in
sitting here talking
offense
about how
and
great
top
John
10 in
Morant is when
defense.
he's healthy, but everyone wants to sit here and talk about Zion Williamson when he's healthy.
Well, Ja, when he's healthy, is great. There's no doubt about it. He's great when he's healthy.
Okay. But you still have yet to answer my question. The argument is when he's on the floor. That is what you have shifted this to. And all right, let's move it to when he's on the floor. I think he's a fantastic player, but the answer I can get from no one who is super high on Zion Williamson is why, when he plays 72 games, does not convert to a play-in slash playoff appearance, which, we can put that
It
aside,
did.
an
It did.
all-star or an whole NBA appearance.
An all-star appearance, honestly, I don't put my value in things that other people vote on.
Okay.
So for me, why didn't it result in it? I can't tell you the specifics of why that season he wasn't rewarded for it, but I'm looking at the All-Star game in 2024, and in the West, we have Shea, KD, Jokic, Luka, LeBron. None of those players,
Right.
Zion was going to take a spot over. Then we have Cat, we have Curry, we have Davis, we have Booker, we have Anthony Edwards, and we had two players from the Clippers make it. We had Kawhi Leonard, and then we had Paul George. And I think that Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, I mean, you can argue Zion was just as good as those two that given season. And I think Zion is the only blockbuster and Giannis that could get traded this year.
Okay, where you see Zion going?
The Heat.
We're
I
still
keep
on
saying the
this.
Heat.
Okay.
Yes, he could turn around his career in Miami.
Zion Williamson is everything that the Miami Heat don't want to be. It's as simple as that. Zion Williamson in that
He's in
environment,
shape.
he's in shape every September. He's in shape
No,
every October.
last year he
Problem comes
wasn't.
months into the season, and the problem is Luka Doncic is a guy who struggles with his weight as well, but Luka is still on an All NBA level when he's out of shape. Zion is not. And that has been proven over years. And not to mention, another difference between him and Luka is he is not healthy. Again, he is everything the Miami Heat don't want to be. They have Heat culture all over everything in that building, and he does not embody Heat culture on anything he has done throughout his career. He is not available. He has made off the court decisions that have went viral and are hilarious to us, but probably wouldn't be hilarious to Pat Riley. And number 3, he has yet to take his body seriously for an entire season. So that fit in Miami is a problem. And I haven't even mentioned all the OnlyFans models that live there and all the food that would be available to him off the court. That is why I hate that idea.
I hate when you come up here and you say he doesn't play at an all NBA level and you use accolades to determine that instead of your own goddamn eyes when you watch him play. Zion is a difference maker. He is without a doubt an all-star caliber player, an all NBA caliber player. There's no doubt about it. Like, he is that good.